he first arrived on the scene at a house auction on Ramsey Street. Few could have known of his greatness. A suave doc with a buck-watcher smile, who would have had the ladies queuing for miles, but to Susan he remained faithful.
Except for Sarah Bowman, but she was really fit. You don't believe me then? Google it.
Karl Kennedy is married to Susan Kennedy. He lives on Ramsey Street with all of his friends. Karl Kennedy somehow went out with Danny Stark, whose mother, Cheryl, Karl killed with bad drugs.
She was allergic and he gave her far too much of the drugs to which she was allergic to.
It didn't take him long to make an impact, like when he stole those gnomes from Marlene Cracks. Pretty soon he was an icon, singing the songs of Johnny Rivers and Cheryl. So what if he did her in? She was fat, she was ginger.
Much like the depiction we all see of the monster on the cereal puffs.
Karl Kennedy was married to Susan Kennedy. He lives on Ramsey Street with all of his friends. Karl Kennedy's only daughter, Libby, moved away from Ramsey Street to live with Drew elsewhere.
Then Drew died, he fell off a horse or something, only returning in Steph Scully's dreams.
Years passed, tragedy struck. Susan fell down, her memory all fucked up. She thought that she was 16. But she wasn't, and Karl soon tired, found a younger woman to replace his wife. But you know what? He's still my idol.
And I bet he could have Susan back any time. And then he did, at least twice.
Karl Kennedy is married to Susan Kennedy. He lives on Ramsey Street with all of his friends. Karl Kennedy's youngest son, Billy, was best friends with Toadfish, brother of Stonefish.
And their mother, Angie Rebecca, got the deeds of Daphne's from Mark Gottlieb. Mark Gottlieb, who was with Annalise, jilted her at the altar to become a priest. Annalise, who married Sam Kratz off-screen, went out with Lou when she was just 17. Sam Kratz, grandson of Marlene, who famously got a gnome stolen by.
Karl Kennedy is married to Susan Kennedy. He lives on Ramsey Street with all of his friends. Karl Kennedy, Karl Kennedy, Karl Kennedy, I wish he was my dad.
But if that were the case, our relationship would be quite frayed. I ain't watched it for about 20 years.